It's Wednesday night after a long day, and the last thing you want to do is cook dinner from scratch. But you still want a satisfying, tasty meal without the guilt? Enter your freezer's sidekick, Cauliflower. From thin and crispy cauliflower crust pizzas to all-natural white meat chicken tenders and more, Cauliflower is gluten-free always, satisfies every craving, and is ready in minutes. Cauliflower is available in freezer aisles nationwide. Visit eatcauliflower.com/where-to-buy to find a store near you.
You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Critical hit Punch All Nazis takes place in the early days of World War II and combines high adventure with cosmic horror. All dates, locations, and historical events are thrown out the window in order to create a fun story. So don't put too much thought into historical inaccuracies. All accents are done poorly, but with love, and no disrespect is intended. You've been underground for a while, and your mission is to take out all of the ghouls, find a Blauer Crystal, and then report back to base, or at least take the Blauer Crystals to Section M HQ in Kent, England. You are made it through about halfway through of clearing out this practice trench/tunnel. You're all huddled there, you having blown away 4 ghouls as they were huddled around, probably having a family moment. What are you guys going to do next?
Let's check the map.
Yep, check the map.
Yep. You can see there's a tunnel leading kind of north from where you're at, and then the way that you came, and that northward tunnel starts to curve around. And you can see on your map that it curves back around and joins up with the main tunnel that you first entered.
Okay.
And
so we are
where you're at.
Spur, and then the room to
the room in the middle, you blocked that up. Yeah.
We blocked that up. Okay. So that's blocked off and cleared. We're we've covered like half the territory, and no, I guess there's a lot more.
No, there's quite a bit.
The map
more.
is folded.
Oh yeah, there's another side. How about that?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's proceed north then and follow this corridor around.
Yeah, you follow the corridor around, and sure enough, there it looks to be the little, very small tunnel that goes back into where you thought it was, where the operations room was at, that you guys blocked everything up there. You haven't heard any cans falling, so you're probably okay. A lot of debris scattered about. There's an old army uniform.
I'm going to start putting more energy into scanning for crystals, because at this point it feels
give me an observation and insight.
Yep. What's my observation? I observed some stuff.
If this was a video game that I was playing, I would definitely have gotten sort of turned around and then try to go down this hallway and then be like, why can't I go in here?
Yeah. Why is there something blocking my way? I should knock it over.
Blocking my way.
And then you freak out when you hear the cans falling. Oh my God, they're after us.
They're here. Yeah, that's how I play like first person video games pretty much.
You have not noticed any crystals anywhere, Doc.
That's a bad sign, I feel.
Yeah, the tunnel continues to curve.
Okay, we'll follow it.
Okay. You get up to a place and onto your left, there's looks to be another opening into another room.
All right, check it out.
You go into this room, and this room is empty. And it's probably the driest room that you have been in. There's like sawdust still scattered all over the floor. And there's this smell like this sulfurish smell in this room. And there are crates of boxes stacked up against the corner of the room.
Okay.
It smells like gunpowder, yeah. I mean, you've been shooting in these tunnels, so your noses are filled with the smell of gunpowder. But yeah, this smells like a gunpowder in this room.
Yeah, I'll check out one of the crates.
Yeah, you open up one of the crates, and sure enough, there are 3 pineapple grenades in this room.
Okay. I'll set them down and continue to check.
Okay. The rest of the cases appear to be empty, or you open one up and it looks like there are once was a gun, but it's very rusted out. Okay. So a pineapple grenade is a throwing device. It is a close weapon. It has 6 damage, an area effect, and stun, and it is inaccurate. So you cannot use aim with it. And it is they're one-time use only. So it's like once you use it, it's gone. And also,
what if we reloaded it?
No, you can't. Also, keep in mind that it may cause parts of the tunnel system to cave in.
Sure. Who wants them?
I'll carry them. I have a bag.
No. Who wants one of them?
Oh, I'll carry one. I have a bag.
Who else wants one of them?
Take one, I guess.
Okay. Valentino, how's your pitching arm feeling?
I don't know.
I'll hang on to this one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that you're holding on to, Dutch, feels a little like wet. Like for some reason, it feels like when you get a good workout and you're kind of sweaty.
I'll like smell it.
I mean, it still smells like gunpowder, but it's something's weird about this one.
Glycerin?
Okay.
Yeah, but otherwise, this room is empty.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay. You follow the tunnel and you get to a T intersection to your right. That is the main tunnel that will take you back to the entrance. In fact, you can see way down the tunnel what looks like sunlight streaming in the entrance. And to your left, you see darkness.
Is there any rubbish?
Yeah, there's just rubble around. Nothing that catches your eye.
Nothing that glows or anything?
Nope.
What if I did one of my special checks where I use my skills and still don't see a damn thing?
No, sorry.
Okay.
All right. Let's go north.
Okay. You go north, and the passage opens up into a very wide area. This looks like an area that may have been served as kind of a bunk area or something. There looks to be a seating area right in the middle, and there are 3 ghouls that are sitting there. 2 of them are obviously female ghouls, obviously because you can tell because of their long hair. The other one is just kind of sitting in the middle on this bench, and suddenly from the right, because you didn't notice the tunnel curves off to the right, suddenly a very skinny ghoul rushes in, and he's like, nah! And he kind of throws up his arms and he lunges at Blisco. So Blisco, if you would give me a hand-to-hand combat check.
Agility in fighting? Oh, that's not good. I'm using a momentum.
Grab his cravat and see if you can rip his head off.
Hey, 2 successes.
Hey, 2 successes against the ghouls, 1 success. So yes, you may deal some damage to this ghoul if you like.
Is it just the base 4?
Yeah, you're no, it is your 3 for the hand-to-hand plus whatever your bonus die is for brawn.
Oh, so I got it right anyways.
Yeah. Hey, 3 on this guy. You do punch him pretty hard, and he looks kind of injured, even though he looked like he was pretty strong in coming at you, you were able to do some damage to it. Who would like to go next?
How far away are the three crouching or sitting?
The three
ghouls?
that are sitting on the couch, they're within shooting distance. They're like 10, 15 feet away. The one in the middle, the male, looks to be the leader of this group.
Do they look like they're within far enough away chucking pineapple distance?
Oh, yeah, this would be an area effect. So, yeah, you can certainly do that. You can certainly do that if you want. You may not catch... Well, so here's the thing. Because you're attacking a group, you will need to spend 2 momentum if you are trying to attack the leader specifically, because you have the one ghoul with the cravat that is closest to Blisco. It would probably be outside the range of your pineapple grenade. So you're going to have to spend 2 momentum if you want to try to attack the leader on this one.
Is it Doc's assessment that male is definitely the leader?
Oh, yeah. He's the biggest and most macho of all of the ones that are here.
I would at this point.
You've got 6 momentum.
I would like to spend the momentum. Does anybody think that's a terrible idea?
No, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to chuck a pineapple.
Okay, go ahead and do a ranged weapon.
So it would be the same as my rifle attack?
Yeah, shooting. Yeah, your rifle attack.
Okay.
Oh, 0 successes.
It would be the same.
A complication. Yeah, it definitely is the same.
Damn it. That
definitely
incredible.
is the same. Yeah, this you chuck the pineapple grenade at the couch or the seating area that they're all sitting on, and it lands right in the lap of the leader, and he just looks down at it and goes, I bet I could do something with this. And he kind of just tucks it in his jacket pocket.
I'll go next.
Go for it.
I will take a shot at the closest ghoul.
Okay.
Be careful on those collar stays. Look razor sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one looks like it's wearing some kind of like a pantsuit of some kind.
Okay. I'll use a momentum.
Okay.
And I'll aim as well.
All right. Hey, 2 successes, and you might as well re-roll that 19.
Yep.
Hey, 1 success there, so you get your momentum back, and you may roll damage with your
3 into effects.
Yeah, you take out the one that just tried to attack Blisco. You are able to shoot it, and it goes spinning down. And it sounds like he says something rope, something you don't understand what he says as he goes down. The one that's on the couch is like, I liked him.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Go for it, Blisco.
Aim and fire at the rest of the group.
All right. Hey, 3 successes. Very good.
4 successes.
4 successes. Very good. You're back up to your 6 momentum. Do some damage.
4 plus 2 effect. 2 piercing.
Yeah, you do. The one on the left has got short blackish hair. You do an injury on this one. What do you do to it?
Yeah. Putting down still a smaller target, so I catch its thigh and make it harder for it to stand up.
Yeah, there's no more leg there. Very good. It's still on the couch, kind of looking around like, what? Why does this always happen to me? Kind of look. Valentino?
Yep, I will also continue to fire into the remaining ghouls in this crowd.
Okay. All right.
Hey, 2 successes.
Very good. Roll some damage. Also, remember, I think you have momentum spins that you can add damage to your damage dice.
True. But oh well. 6 with 1 effect.
Okay, 6. So the dark-haired ghoul on the left is dead, and for whatever reason, you miss the ghoul in the middle. Some magic weirdness, but the one on the right takes a bit of damage as well. Her hair is lighter in color, and she also looks confused as to how the bullets miss the leader completely. The leader stands up, and he's like, let's get them. And it rushes at you, Dutch. So a hand-to-hand as it tries to swing its big claws at you. Man, it'd be so much more interesting if I could just have my ghouls hit people tonight.
Right.
All right, Rodrigo, you may do some response onto the ghouls that are attacking you.
Okay. I will knock their heads together.
All right. Holy crap. Yeah, you take out the one with the lighter hair, and the leader looks confused because he knows that Three's company too.
Keep an eye out for any tandem bicycle attacks.
All right, that's me.
I would like to actually hit someone.
Okay.
And shoot.
You can do it.
I can. I shall. I must. Hey, Macarena, 2 successes.
Hey, 2 successes. Very good. Roll some damage on this jack of all ghouls.
Yeah. Hope he doesn't trip. 5 plus 3 effects.
You do some damage to him, and sure enough, you blow him over the back of the seating area, the couch area, and you can hear a loud crack, but he gets back up with this kind of crazy drunkenly look on his face. But he is not down.
I'll shoot him then.
Okay.
Yep, I'll just take a shot at him. I'm gonna spend 2 momentum to make this a piercing shot.
Okay.
2 successes.
Hey, 2 successes. Very good. Roll some damage and let's take this guy out. Only 4. Not enough to take him out, but he is on his last thread. He tries to climb over the couch to attack you, Valentino, with a chompy bite at you.
All right. Hand to hand?
Yep.
Oh, no. 0 successes.
All right. So you will take, you'll only take the base damage because 2 physical damage. He bites you.
And hand's my weak point. Even though it's the same score.
Oh, yeah. You can soak anything up of that with armor if you have any armor.
Yeah, nope. Sure don't.
Okay. Top of the
bullets, your only weakness.
Top of the round. Who would like to go?
I'll go.
All right, Blisco, take care of this guy. He is just literally hanging on by a 4 successes. So you're back up to 6 momentum again. And you fire and you blow his head off. Very good. Wow, even without prototype X1, you are a danger to anything in front of the barrel of your gun.
You're a danger to yourself and others.
Yeah. Yeah, this living area is scattered with like potted plants and other things, but macrame. But yeah, this is a pretty empty area.
Okay. Definitely starting to feel bad about shooting these guys.
Yeah, they do seem to be quite human.
All right, let's go down the left path. It means we'll have to backtrack, but we'd have to backtrack no matter what.
Get down the left path, and you now start curving back around, and there's a long passageway. You can see further down that part of the tunnel has collapsed, but you could make your way back into a back chamber. But you're now at an intersection where you could go north down an area, or you can go into another opening that, based on your map, is maybe another I don't know, storage area, nest area. Who knows?
Foxhole.
Yeah, it could be a foxhole.
All right, you guys good with going left, and then we'll roll back around and go left again into that chamber?
Yep.
So you're going to go all the way down to this chamber?
Okay. Yeah, so the idea is we keep following the left wall, right? So we'd end up here, and then still following the left wall, we'd end up here eventually.
Okay. All right. So you take the left passageway and you go down, and pretty soon you enter another chamber. And again, your flashlight shines on 4 ghouls. This time there are 3 female ghouls and 1 male ghoul, and it is clear that the male ghoul is the one that is in charge. And he just looks, I can't believe today, attack. and the three they all start converging on you. Let's see, who should we attack this time? Doc, you haven't been attacked in a while.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So roll a combat, a hand-to-hand agility and fighting.
Okay.
One success. Yeah, so the three of them are coming at you, and the back one is kind of older and balding male. They come at you, and they all try to swing with their claws, and they miss. And you may deliver a physical, a punch or a kick or a club attack back at them.
I would club.
Okay.
2 damage plus 2 effect.
You are able to hit one of the female ghouls. She's kind of got a brownish hair. You're able to hit her for a little bit of damage, and she's like, "Ow, Charlie!
Be careful. They've had some sort of combat training, maybe at the police academy."
Okay. So now it's top of the round for you guys. Anybody can go.
Yeah, I'll start us off this time.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
We are really good at acting at the same time.
We just wait. Everybody's like, I'll be polite and wait for the exact same amount of time.
Yep.
Who has grenades still?
I have one.
Okay.
I have one.
Okay. All right, Blisco, what you gonna do?
Aim and fire.
All right.
It seems to be pretty effective.
All right. It's super effective. 2 successes. Very good.
Oh, only 2.
You can roll that 17 again if you want, but
Sure.
it could also be a 20.
Yeah, but there's only a 5% chance of that.
Sure. Congratulations.
As soon as he said it, I'm like, "Yep."
Incredible.
All right. So here's the thing: you do get to do your damage, but there is a complication, and we're going to let everybody else decide what your complication is on this. So
That was 3 successes to start with, by the way.
Yeah,
was it 3 successes?
3
yeah,
is my focus.
Okay. All right. So you get 1 success. So you're up to 7 momentum. You can do your damage, but everybody else can figure out what his complication is.
Oh, I know what it should be.
Okay.
He doesn't brace himself properly, and when he shoots the rifle, it flies out of his hands, and one of the ghouls catches it.
Yeah, and so you blow the brunette ghoul. You kill it, and there's a kind of like this weird flash as your gun goes off and flies up into the air, and just for a moment you see the other 2 ghouls striking this weird pose, kind of like side by side. And one of the ghouls catches the gun and looks at it like she's not seen this before, and she's like, "Brother, why?"
I will aim at the ghouls and shoot at the ghouls, and I'll try to get a piercing property again by spending 2 momentum.
Okay. Hey, 2 successes. Very good.
And once again, 0 effect. But 6 damage.
Yeah. So the blonde ghoul is taken out and drops her gun, which rolls over to your feet, Blisco.
Okay.
You're going to have to spend a turn to pick it up.
Okay.
I think that just leaves me. Yeah.
Okay. Go for it, Valentino.
All right. Now aim and pop off a shot. Oh, just 1 success.
1 success. It goes wide and ricochets around the room a couple of times. Everybody ducks. The short one, the short leader is like, "I've had enough of this," and it leaps at Blisco. "How dare you!" Do a hand-to-hand on that one. Man, my attack rolls are horrible.
Oof. Yeah.
It happens.
I would like to spend a moment on this
I think only
hand-to-hand.
once I've been able to use the group damage thing.
You want to retroactively spend some thread on that one and see
No.
Okay.
No, because I know what's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll kill us in a minute.
I'm going to spend a momentum on this.
Okay.
Yep, that tracks.
0 successes. Okay, yeah, it misses too. You both miss. You conk your heads together and fall back, and you hear the lone other female ghoul just kind of laugh. Oh, Charlie. Let's see. Top of the round.
I'll aim at a ghoul and fire my pistol at it.
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes. Go ahead and do some damage.
There's all the effects I wanted in the previous one.
The dark-haired female ghoul goes down, leaving only the leader,
whom I am about to shoot.
Okay.
In the face.
Yep. Just remember, leaders are tougher than everyone else. They have more stress than everyone else.
Oh, well, then I shall utilize one of our monumentums and add an additional roll. Haha.
Okay. Sounds good. Down to 3 momentum. 2 successes. Very good. Go ahead and do some damage on this guy.
Okay. Skrakow.
Nice.
7 plus 4.
What damage do you do to this dumpy little ghoul?
Let's see. So he's just standing there?
Yeah, he was standing there. He was starting to come at you.
So I catch him on the side of the shoulder, and that spins him around. And as his shoulder separates from his body, he just sort of falls over and breaks in half. It's terrible. It's gross, but it's funny.
He did lose an arm, but he didn't break in half, unfortunately. He's not that damaged, but he did sustain an injury. One injury.
But now he's facing the wrong direction. And he is struggling to get up. Who would like to go next?
You can shoot a person while he's down.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, he's not really a person. He's a ghoul. So,
all right.
Just or not. 1 success.
All right. Yep. You miss again. It must be getting dark in here.
Yes. Should have brought some extra batteries.
Yeah. Everyone's gone. The ghoul struggles. Oh, did you go, Blisco? I think you went at the first, didn't you?
After getting attacked?
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. You didn't go after getting
pick
attacked.
up my gun.
Ahead. Okay.
I assume I don't have a chance to shoot it.
Nope, you don't have a chance to shoot it. But it gets up to its knees and it utters a very loud bellow that echoes down the corridors.
That's bad.
Top of the round.
I think it just called for help. I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, shoot it.
Okay. I was waiting for somebody thoughtful to do something thoughtful, but instead,
at this point,
ultraviolence. Sorry.
Only 1 success.
I did not intend to use a momentum, so
that's all right. It's still only 1 success. A miss.
Miss.
Yep.
I'll take a shot at it.
All right.
I'll aim.
Okay. 2 successes. Very good. And so
chipping away here.
Yeah.
4 in an effect.
Yeah. You dismember its other arm, and now it's just a torso and a couple of legs and a head that's kind of trying to bite at you.
Yeah.
It's charging at me?
Yeah, he's just trying to bite at you guys. He's not really able to move very fast.
No.
But somebody can shoot him, though.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Take him out. Go ahead.
Aim and blam.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and do some damage.
That's
Get a momentum back on that one. Yep. Describe how you take this one
with the 19.
No. Describe how you take this one out.
What? We only have 4 momentum right now.
Okay, it's up to you, man.
I was asking the group.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
what are you asking?
He wants to use his aim to roll that 19
again to get us in that.
Rob, what could go wrong? You've only got a 5% chance.
I mean, no matter how many you get, the chance doesn't change.
That's true.
You know,
and as long as we don't anger the luck gods, I'm sure we'll be fine.
The atomic particle that guides this thing.
Yeah, the RNG.
All right, yeah. Describe how you take this one out.
Straight up headshot.
Nice. You put it out of its misery, and as it goes down, you are in this quiet chamber.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Did somebody get bit?
Sure. Doc, why don't you do an observation and insight?
Okay. I will do an observation and insight. Was anybody injured?
I don't.
Yeah, Valentino.
Valentino got bit. Yeah,
took a couple. Yeah.
Okay. So 2 successes, which will probably.
Yeah, you notice over in the corner. You notice in the corner in all the rubble. You notice what looks like an early prototype radio device.
Handheld?
A backpack?
Maybe. It's definitely could have been. There's some kind of crank on the side.
Does it look functional, or does it look like it's just?
Oh no, it's not
oxidized to heck.
No, it's beyond repair. But at one time, I'm sure somebody in here was taking orders through that device.
From whom?
We'll never know.
Yeah. So,
but I bet he has a big dynasty.
Forsyth, no, never mind. Hang on. We have 4 momentum.
Yeah. You have 4 momentum, yeah.
All right. I would like to treat Valentino's wound.
Look at your thing, because I think you have to roll for that, right?
Well, if I bust open my first aid kit,
No, you don't want to do that right now.
Okay, no.
But look at. Where's your sheet?
When I successfully stabilize an ally, I may spend 2 momentum.
Yeah. So first you have to stabilize. He's not dying, so there's no reason for you to stabilize.
Right.
I'm trying to find your sheet. Here it is.
There it is. It's the one that says M.
It is the. Yeah. So your lifesaver doesn't work here. But yeah, you could do a medic.
But I'd have to spend 2 momentum.
You have to spend 2 momentum in order to immediately treat 1 physical injury that an ally has suffered.
This is though they remember.
Yeah, he doesn't have an injury. He just has
he just has lost some. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got so an injury is like when you take 5 damage.
Right.
That's why when I'm having you guys describe the damage that you're doing, that's an injury. So that's like a major wound. So that would be like Valentino sustained an injury when somebody, we're not naming names and we're not pointing blame, threw a Molotov cocktail and it burst open and caught Valentino's arm on fire. And he sustained that injury, which led to a scar.
Why did you do that, Blisco?
Wasn't Blisco. Oh. That's what your medic capability is able to do. Yeah, it was complicated. It was complicated. Let's just put it there.
It happens.
So yeah, you could treat that injury. Yeah, that's what an injury is. Like when these guys lose an arm or a finger or part of their body and they're still standing, that's usually an injury.
Yeah, regardless of whether there's a mechanical aspect to it, Valentino did get bitten by a ghoul.
He did get bitten by a ghoul.
So we can check and see.
Yeah.
Is it gangrenous? Is it swelling?
Well, you might see if it broke skin. That's what I would check first, is if it broke skin.
Did it break skin?
It does not look like it broke skin. Why don't you roll me a medical check?
Medical check.
And that would be whatever your...
what is it? Insight plus medicine?
Insight plus medicine.
2 successes.
Hey, 2 successes. You get a momentum back. Yeah, you roll up Valentino's sleeve, and even though that ghoul bit down on his arm really hard, you can tell that there's significant pooling of blood underneath where the bite was, but it does not look like there was any skin penetration.
So a bruise. So,
yeah, that's going to be bruised and it's going to be sore.
The subdural hematoma.
So we've looked around this chamber, right?
Yeah, nothing really here except that weird radio device.
Okay. Let us carefully proceed back down the tunnel.
Yeah. You want to go down this one shaft that doesn't go anywhere first?
Which one?
This one? This one. No, this one right here.
No, we were going to go all the way to the end first.
All right. You guys start to squeeze through the little areas, and it's a little tight because so much of the upper part has fallen down and blocked your way. It takes a lot of squeezing, but eventually you guys make your way through, and you enter an area that looks like it has had 0 ghoul activities recently. And it looks, you can see like maybe up towards the ceiling where this might be the place where these boys fell through.
Oh, okay. I'll still look around, see if there's anything.
Sure enough, you look around, and over in the corner, over here in the corner, you notice a blue glowing crystal. You recognize it instantly as the same kind of crystal that powers Blisco's Prototype X1.
Oh. Or what used to be.
Blisco, you want to hold on to it for old time's sakes?
Yeah.
All right, you pick it up. It's fairly large. This is like small brick size. So it is probably 5-6 inches long by about, I don't know, 3-4 inches across. It glows very pretty. It's faceted, but it's a single crystal by itself.
How faceted do you think it would go?
I would say it's probably got 6 facets on it, and then it comes to a point on each end.
That's pretty faceted.
It's somewhat mesmerizing, Blisco. Blisco, roll me an observation plus insight, if you would, please.
Insight 9, observation 1. Yay. What's the D on this?
D1.
Okay.
Ooh, 2 successes. You get a momentum back. You've got this weird feeling that you shouldn't be here and that there's danger. Unfortunately, that feeling comes to you too late, because out of the 2 corners in the back of the room, the rubble begins to shift. And if everybody wants to look in the chat, emerging from the rubble on the far side of the room are 2 giant insect-like creatures. These things are, good Lord, these have to be the size of a very small car. They have reddish black carapaces. They have these big mandible things hanging down the front of their face, big red bulging eyes. Of course, they got insect arms and legs, with 2 of them that look like they're big grabby ones on the front, and they immediately start making some hissing sounds and start moving towards you. Somebody else roll me. Anybody else can roll me an observation and insight.
Okay.
As you're noticing these giant bugs emerge from this space.
1 success.
1 success. Okay.
Dang it! I did it again.
That's all right. 2 successes on Brian. Brian, you notice, or Valentino, you notice that as these bugs are coming out of wherever they're coming out, that there's like a ripple in the fabric of space-time.
Ooh.
And then there are 2 giant bugs standing in front of you. They attack. As a group, they are going to attack you, Blisco. So a hand-to-hand, please.
I don't like those.
Yeah.
Do we know the D on this?
Difficulty?
No, so the difficulty anytime you're doing a hand-to-hand is you are always rolling 2, and it's whoever has the most successes off of that. So if you want to add momentum and add other dice to maybe get more successes than the other person, you certainly can.
Yes, I would like to add momentum.
All right. You're down to 5 momentum.
Hey, 2 successes.
Hey, very good. 2 successes. A giant proboscis extends out of the mouth of one of the creatures, and it jabs at you and misses. You can respond to it if you like.
With the usual push away or do damage to it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna... Is it even possible for me to shove something this big away?
I mean, you could probably... no,
you
could have be able to shove it away.
Used its momentum to have it go in some direction, maybe, that kind of thing.
Yeah. The best thing you could do is probably poke at its giant flicky tongue that's
I'll just
jabbed out at you.
Bop it for a little bit of damage, then I guess.
Okay. All right. Hey, nice. All right. You do it some damage, and it reels back, and it hisses at you. It is the top of the round. There are 2 giant insect-like creatures.
I would like to aim at them and fire.
All right. You may shoot.
2 successes. Nope, 1 success. I will reroll that 19.
Roll that 19 again. Yay. Hey, 2 successes. You may try to do some damage to it. Nice.
You 4 pierce.
You shoot at it, and you shoot it right between its big bug eyes, and just like this flood of green Icarus stuff spills out all over the ground in front of you and just runs up to all your feet. It smells horrid, and it's super, super sticky.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, the smell. The smell, Dutch. Oh my gosh, please do a will plus resilience check.
I will use my resilient, what's it called? Dauntless. Well, I guess this is just for like fear stuff, so it doesn't apply.
Yeah. This is gross fear stuff.
Wait, so it is fear stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will use it.
Okay.
So I will pick up a die for free.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and spend a momentum.
All right. You're down to 4 momentum.
Yep. And then...
Hey, 2 successes and a complication.
Yep.
Yeah, so even though you don't have any mental stress that you take off of this from seeing these giant bugs and all the slimy, gross stuff, the smell still gets to you, and you're going to spend a round throwing up.
Okay.
Who would like to go next?
Me.
Okay. Dutch throws up all over his shoes.
Oh, and those were good shoes, too.
Those were good shoes.
I think I could shoot.
Yes, you could.
At the creatures.
Please shoot at the creature.
Pew, 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 pew. All right, so we have 4 momentum currently.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we do not want to utilize momentum.
You can spend a momentum to get another die, and you could roll 3 dice instead of 2.
I could. Sure, let's try that.
Okay.
1 success.
And a complication. Oh, man. Yeah, your gun goes off, but it is the aroma of vomit and bug juice also gets to you, and so your next round will be spent throwing up.
Man.
Valentino?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
If I can.
Hey, 2 successes.
No, that should only be 1 as my observation, not my shooting score.
All right. Is it the same thing? 17 though?
12.
Oh, re-roll it then, because just re-roll it.
Hey,
all right, 3 successes.
All
right, you may take a shot at this other bug.
Okay. 8.
Oh yeah, you shoot and blow it away as well. It also explodes in a violent burst of green, sticky ichor that coats the whole inside of this chamber. Doc loses his luck.
That's gross.
We are out of combat.
Oh. That was gross.
I will try to find a mostly unsplattered rock.
Okay, you do.
I throw it at the wall that those guys came through.
Yeah, when you throw it at the wall, it hits the wall and just falls down. Like,
okay,
it's a solid wall.
Well, I mean, this could still be a one-way thing, but at least we know it's not a two-way thing, or it's closed right now.
I mean,
fair. Yeah.
What were we going to say, Valentino?
I'm just kind of wondering if maybe these crystals have some sort of warping effect.
You think they use the energy from the crystals to do that? Or you think the crystal pulled those things here?
Something like that.
All right. Well, let's take the crystal elsewhere and see if it pulls more bugs then.
Okay.
How about one of you gents that hasn't lost our lunch finish checking up this room? I need some stale air.
Okay.
I'll walk out into the tunnel.
There's definitely nothing in this space.
Except
is it just going to be Valentino that checks it out?
Well, I mean, I just finished.
Okay. Let's go. Are you gonna check anything out, or are you?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right. Roll me an observation plus insight. Let's go. Hey, 3 successes. Very good. You get a momentum back. As you get to the wall where you saw the giant bugs emerge, you kind of sense a feeling, and the feeling that you get is home.
That's weird.
You smell you smell a breeze, but it's not like the smell that you smell is not like the cornfields of Nebraska. It smells like someplace that you've never been to before, like a faraway smell. It's kind of sweet, but kind of sickly, but it feels familiar, and all you can think of is home.
Well, that's comforting. The scent in the room change for you guys?
Valentino,
not exactly.
Valentino, you smell nothing.
No, I don't notice any difference.
All right. Feel a breeze at all?
You felt nothing, Valentino.
No.
Well, that's just kind of check because they kind of just came from the wall, right?
Yep.
Kind of press hands up against the wall, see if there's.
Yeah. So when Dutch threw the rock against the wall, it hit the wall like this was a very, very solid surface, like rock on rock.
Mm-hmm.
When you put your hands up to the wall, it kind of feels soft and mushy. But no matter how much you push on it, nothing happens.
Hey, Valentino, check this out.
All right.
Yeah, when you put your hands up against the wall, Valentino, all you feel is just like solid rock.
Seems normal. Cave
I'm
wall.
gonna take the crystal and put it up against the wall.
Yeah, it still feels mushy.
All right. I'm gonna hand the crystal to Valentino.
You hand the crystal to Valentino. You have one crystal, Valentino.
Okay.
Does it still feel mushy?
It still feels mushy to you, yes. Blisco, it does feel mushy to you.
Well, that's weird.
Something going on?
This isn't solid. And you felt it as solid?
Yeah, just felt like a solid rock wall.
The only difference is I had the crystal.
Valentino, would you like to touch the wall again?
Sure, I'll touch it.
Yep, with the crystal in your hand, you touch the wall, and it is a rock-solid wall.
Yeah, still seems the same. Maybe let's just move out of here and not mess with it before we get any more guests.
Reasonable.
Maybe it has something to do with them calling you brother. Oh, that was awful. Oh.
Weird taste of funnel cakes there in your mouth there, Doc.
That was strange. You don't feel like eating any flesh?
Blisco, roll me a will plus resilience check, please.
3 successes?
Hey, 3 successes. No, you don't feel like eating any human flesh or anything, but you are kind of hungry.
I mean, I could go for a bite, but that's not anything normal or different.
Yeah, you should have kept those canned peaches.
Yeah. I think Dutch has those canned peaches.
Do not open those peaches. That is cream of botulism.
Yeah, they've been down here for
30 years.
Over a decade, yeah.
Well, I still think perhaps we should move on.
Yeah.
All right, so you meet back up. You squeeze through the tunnel again, and you meet back up with Dutch, who is inhaling some very stale World War I training tunnel air.
Smell the fear of the Kaiser.
But less formic and stomach acid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go down that other corridor that we skipped.
You go down and you turn left and you go down this corridor. And as you start walking down the corridor, you notice that one side of the corridor is just covered with junk and trash and debris. And the other side of the corridor is like really neat. And you keep going down and eventually you hear what sounds like arguing. And you come upon two ghouls that are standing at the end of this tunnel, one on one side that's very dirty, one on the other side that's very clean, and they're having an argument. They stop and they look at you like you caught them by surprise.
Shoot them.
Right? Doc, you may take a shot at one of these guys.
I will shoot him.
Okay.
Hey, one success.
Yeah, you miss. You shoot right down between the middle of them, and they kind of look at the area that you disturbed with your gunshot. All the wall is throwing off dust, and they just kind of look at each other, and then they kind of look back at you, and they rush to attack whoever's in the lead. Doc. They rush to attack Doc. So combat hand to hand. So we're looking at agility and fighting.
Okay.
Two successes. You may respond to one of them because one of them missed you.
All right. I will respond.
Momentum.
I will respond to the neat looking one.
Okay. He looks kind of skinny and uptight.
3 plus an effect.
All right. You certainly punch it in its face and it falls down.
Okay.
Blam.
Bam! You fire into the crowd of two ghouls.
These odd ghouls.
What are these odd ghouls are doing?
Yes.
Hey, 4 successes? 3 successes?
3.
Your maximum anyway, but go ahead and roll some damage.
That's not the right button. That's the right button.
Hey, you take out the very neat looking ghoul.
On February 1st, 1940, Blisco Latak asked the ghoul to leave.
Okay, who would like to go next? There's a slovenly looking ghoul still coming at you. He looks to be wearing like one of those baseball cap type things that a mechanic would wear.
I'll go. Since Doc is up front, Dutch will switch to his rifle, take an aim, and then shoot at the ghoul.
Okay. Hey, 3 successes.
3 successes.
Maximum momentum.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Max momentum.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We're maxed out for momentum anyway, but this is like the first time my thing would have triggered. Of course, the moment I switch weapons.
And what is to
handguns? Yeah,
okay.
So my specialty is handguns.
Oh, you would have gotten
shooting with a handgun.
Out of that.
Bang, 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 bang this whole time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to switch to something that deals a little bit more damage. And of course, that's when I get the thing, which doesn't matter. We're at max momentum. It's just funny.
That's kind of how tonight's gone.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't get to use my group tactic very well. I mean, I use group tactics, but I mean, I didn't get to use the group damage. So.
All right.
Blow this.
So the base damage is 5, so this is 6 dice for me with my insight. 6, 7, 8, 9.
You do shoot this one, and they both go down together. You have killed the 2 zombies in this, or ghouls. You've killed the 2 ghouls in this tunnel.
What an odd pair.
I searched the area.
Nothing can be found.
Else. Okay.
No blue crystals?
Nope, no blue crystals down here.
Okay.
No, by the map, it seems like.
Yeah, you guys go and explore. You guys go and explore some more. There's one more tunnel system that's on the map, and when you go and explore it, you find out that whole area has collapsed in on itself, and there's nothing in these areas. So it looks like you have found a Blauer crystal, and you have taken out all of the ghouls, and have completed your mission.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to the surface.
Yeah, you go back to the surface.
a second pass and look for crystals that we might have missed? Or?
No, there were no crystals that you missed.
Okay.
You make it back to the surface and you trek the 15 minutes back to the little base camp, and the artillery commander there is mighty surprised to see you kind of all dirty and covered in muck. Well, was the mission successful?
Yes.
Did you find the little boy?
No.
No.
We didn't. Well, yes, but he wasn't alive.
Oh, that's a shame. I will let the family know. Okay, well, thank you, gentlemen. We will get you back to the train station and off to Kent.
Oh, well, I guess I'll write this in the report.
What are you going to write in the report?
I was going to bring up that there might be some sort of space-time fluctuation in that tunnel.
Okay.
Where the bugs came through, but I'll write that in the report.
Okay. What else are you going to add into the report? He's taking you back to the train station, put you on a train to Kent, and you guys are on your way to Kent.
Okay. Went to Dover to try to find a child, some glowing crystals, and clear out ghouls out of an old trench training area. Found however many ghouls. We believe that one of the ghouls that we found was the child, so recommended not an open casket. Also may have found some sort of space anomaly. Yeah, in the north westernmost chamber.
Okay.
And found one Blauer crystal, cleared our old ghouls, and then I will show it to the guys and see if they want to attach anything else.
Doc, you want to attach any kind of medical report?
Sure. I will attach a medical report.
And
child was dead when I got there.
Okay, but what else? Anything else?
Let's go. Sergeant Lutak acting strangely in the area of the whatchamazigger, the strange time, space, and dimension. Also, ghouls repeatedly referring to him as brother.
Okay. Anything else?
Police sift clues. Sergeant Valentino's last name eludes me. Bitten, skin not broken. Also, that kid was dead when I got there.
All right. You can file the report and hand it to your supervisor when you get to Kent.
Yep.
But that's a few hours away. So,
are either of you guys attaching anything?
Did we mention the differences that I found in the one room?
No, I wasn't. Dutch wasn't in the room when that happened. So,
recommend additional investigation. We will send it to Situation Command, Sitcom for short.
Yeah, I'll add on the extra sensations I found, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But weren't being
fluctuations.
Yeah.
All right. Valentino, anything you're going to add?
Can't think of anything further to add there.
All right. Well, you have plenty of time to write up the report, and as your train takes you to Kent and drops you off at the train station, and there is a car and driver waiting when you get there. But we'll find out who that is next time. Critical Hit Punch Hall Nazis is a production of Major Spoilers Entertainment and was produced and edited by me, Stephen Schleicher. If you would like to get a behind-the-scenes making of this episode, be sure to check out the GM Roundtable Octoon Cthulhu Edition at our Patreon page, patreon.com/Major Spoilers. Each week I discuss my plans for the upcoming game session, and Dr. Brad Will is there to share his reactions and advice on how to be a better game master. I will warn you, though, there are spoilers galore in every installment of the GM Roundtable Octoon Cthulhu Edition. So, If you don't like spoilers and don't want to know what I am planning next, don't listen to these episodes. Though, I will say, if you do listen, you'll be able to see how and where the players throw a wrench into my plans, and you're also going to have greater insight into the world that's being built into this campaign. Finally, we want you to record yourself doing your best on Critical Hit and send it to us at podcast@majorspoilers.com, and your voice will join the growing chorus of fans in upcoming episodes as well. Thank you again for listening this week, and here's hoping all of your dice rolls are critical hits.
This podcast is copyright 2024 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.
You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.